We've been hearing a lot about the government shutdown and negotiations to raise the nation's debt ceiling, but right now we want to focus on what's happening right here in our state of Michigan.
Joining us with more on the state Senate is State Senator Meekhof. We were just talking about how the stark contrast between our state and our national budget right now.
Yeah, good morning. I made a special point of talking about that, and I have been talking about that. If your viewers will remember, about 3 years ago, Michigan's government was in a similar situation. Couldn't agree on budget issues. We were sinking in debt, $1.8 billion in debt. We had done some government shutdowns of our own at the state legislature side, and people weren't very confident in what we were doing. But we went to work, did some very hard work, and reformed a lot of things in Michigan. We erased that $1.8 billion deficit, and now we have $600 million in our rainy day fund, just over 2 years of very difficult choices to make that happen. And I think the contrast couldn't be more sharp. We're paying down our unfunded liabilities, basically our credit card that the state uses to pay health care benefits and retirement benefits into the future. We've paid down a lot of those anticipated expenses, and Michigan's budget is working very, very well, not without some difficult choices. But many of your viewers, including myself and my family, think that the federal government could take a lesson from us.
So, speaking, all the talk of what's happening over there or what's not happening over there, what could impact us if things do not go well in D.C.? What kind of things will we start to see here in Michigan?
If people understand the way their government works, they're taxed on certain levels and certain items, including their income tax and other taxes, and some of that flows from the state to Washington and then comes back to support our transportation, needy families, education, a lot of things like that. So if they are not able to reach some agreement and somehow the government defaults and they're not going to be sending the money back to the states, which they normally do, it could impact us on some levels. I, for one, am not ready to bail out the federal government and spend our money, but we do know we have people that are in need that we do have to help with assistance, and we want to make sure that especially women and children and folks like that who are most vulnerable, seniors, are able to get the services they need through the state.
All right.
And thank you very much, Senator. I just want to ask you very quickly, I'm looking at a new poll here that says, 74% of registered voters would like to see most of the members of Congress gone by next year. Are you guys feeling any kind of talk like that as far as, trickle down as a result of inaction in D.C.?
A little bit. Some folks are confused, and they'll ask me if my office is open. And yes, the Michigan government is open, and we are doing well. I can't speak for their feelings about their federal officials, but I would say, as in most cases, most folks say they don't like the legislature, they don't like Congress, but they like their person, and they like their person explicitly, but everybody else is a bum.
Right. All right. Well, Senator, good to see you. Thanks so much for kind of giving us, shed some light on this thing this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.